I'm Paul Enigson, also known as Pablo, and over the last 12 years I've built over 600 craps practice tables, portable practice tables, and portable throwing stations. They're now available at wholesale prices. My website is pabloscrapsunits.com, and it's listed at the bottom of this video. Stop by and check them out, and enjoy the following video.
Welcome back. Here we're going to qualify a random shooter, and possibly even if it's your first session of the day, first time at the table, you could use the same thing to qualify yourself. Because you want to qualify shooters before you go gangbusters and go, put all your money out there and, whoa, all of a sudden here comes a little bad guy up there and, knocks your socks off before you get started. Okay, let's say we go to the table, we buy in. I've been buying in recently for $6.20. And you're going to probably ask, why are you buying it for $6.20? Well, I get a stack of green, a stack of red, and a stack of white. So I can use, in our other videos, we showed you how we track the dice, the shooters on the table. And what was that title, Pablo? That one was that tracking the dice, I believe it was. Okay, so that's why I get a stack of white, so I have plenty of bullets to do that with. So let's say, for all intents and purposes, this is a $5 game. So say I'm the shooter. My first bet is going to be $5. Okay, I roll the dice. If I get a natural winner, of course, I'm going to stack it, not rack it. And say I throw the dice and I establish a number. So say I get a point of, say, a 6. I know the odds behind the line is the best bet on the table, or one of them. So if I'm starting out, I may not even take the odds yet. I'll do a come bet. And you can do this on random shooters too, and this is exactly what I do. So now if you throw a 7 and you 7 out, you lose your pass line, you win your come bet, and you've broken exactly even. You haven't lost anything. Okay, but let's say that didn't happen. Let's say you had a pass line bet, and your point's a 6. Let me get this puck over here. It's on the 6. Your come bet now, say, went to an 8. So we put it over here on the 8. And only one more come bet. Okay, and you can do this with random shooters. This is what I do. Okay, so say it goes to the 5. Okay, now you've got 3 units in action with no odds. If the 7 shows up, then you lose 3 units. But if that doesn't happen, say you've got, that's Monty in the background. Why don't we cut this right here? Okay, we're back. We got Monty in the other room now. He's a little distracting there. Sorry about that. Okay, now we've got a pass line with 2 come bets and we have no odds. Okay, so now say we're dealing with a random shooter, and or it could be yourself in your first roll of the day. So you've gotten, say, 5 rolls in, and there's no craps and there's no points. There's numbers that you haven't got money in. So now my recommendation is put 2 units of odds behind the pass line. You reduce the house edge from 1.41 down to 0.85, so you have less than 1%. 2 units on the 5 and 2 units on the 8. Okay? And that's the only thing you're going to do on this shooter now. So let's say the shooter now, he hits the 8, and you're going to get paid. Okay? So they're going to pay you on that 8. $5 on the base bet and $12 on the odds bet. So what I do, in this case, I place the 8 for 1 unit, and I pick up the remaining chips, so now I have a profit. Put them in my rack. So let's say the next roll is a 5, so you get paid for over there on that 5. There's a stack of chips over there, Pablo. No, red. Get some red chips here. Okay. So you get paid 1 unit on the base bet, you get paid 3 units on the odds. Now I'm going to take that, I'm going to place the 5, and now I'm also going to place the 9. So you've got all the insides covered, and they're all paid for. This is an easy way to tiptoe into the game. So now as those inside numbers are hitting, then we're going to press them. We're going to press, and then we're going to take. We're going to do every other one, and we're going to full press. Then eventually, when we get some more money ahead, we're going to place the 4 and 10. So we want all the numbers covered all the way across, because remember, all you have to do is hit 1, 4, or 10 to get those 2 numbers paid for. So that's a good deal. Even if you don't throw that many 4s and 10s, you throw enough to warrant making those bets. So this way you grow with the shooter, and you're not going to miss out on him, because a lot of times you sit there and you watch a game, you think, oh, he's a random shooter, I can't bet on him. Well, that's not true. You can bet on him, and if you do it in this fashion, you're not going to risk a lot of money, and yet you're going to be there when he catches his roll. And this has happened to us at the cannery about a month ago. I started out exactly like this. the guy holds the dice for an hour, and when I got done, I mean, I was up $2,200 starting with single units, $5 units. So, I mean, it's 10 times odds over there. At the end, I had a $10 pass line bet with $100 odds in the back, because I could afford to do it, because I grew with the shooter. And all my place bet numbers were up to, you know, 126 and 8 and $50 4 and 10 and $100 5 and 9. So that's how you get there with minimum bets. Pablo, you have a question? No questions. Okay, great. Okay, so try it and see how it works. Let us know. Send us an email. Be happy to hear from you, and hope to see you in the casino. Thank you.